Retirement taxes in Minnesota. I never thought I'd get I got a bunch of Minnesota clients. There we go. There's a baby. Young. Hello, nose. Okay. But I do. It's actually pretty interesting. Not sure why. I guess YouTube has put me on the Minnesota algorithm or something like that. Anyway, so Minnesota is not tax friendly. We can all recognize that, right? So Minnesota's, you had old Governor Dayton. Now you got Clown Walls, the totalitarian in Minnesota, the home of George Floyd. Actually, was he from Minnesota? I don't know. But anyway, Minnesota has some negatives with it. But I tell you, man, I've been to Minnesota once. I don't know anything about it, but it's a beautiful state. It's a lot of wonderful people up there. A lot of natives who don't want to move. They like it there. So the question is, do they have to? Will the taxes kill them? Let's dive into it. So what we're going to do, as is our want, we're going to go to Smart Asset. What are the best states to retire? And then we're going to click on the great state of Minnesota right there. And what we're going to do here, we're going to say we are, okay, good. So, hey, look at that. Kept all my information. Fantastic. We're going to say we need $100,000. We're going to get $46,000 from our IRA distributions or 401k distributions and $54,000 from our Social Security. So we need $100,000. So we're going to hit enter and let's see what we got. Oh my lands, we pay all of 3% to the state of Minnesota. $2,900 on $100,000 in income. The biggest one is always the feds. The Fed gets you twice. All right, so with this said, we got $100,000. Our total tax hit is 8.7%. That's our effective tax rate on $100,000. That's married. All right, so let's go. We're single. And if we're single, you can see on that same amount of money, we have a 15.7% tax hit. All right, but we're not going to get that much money single. We'll say we got 25, we'll say 30,000 here. And we'll say 25,000 there. All right, so that's 55,000. Oh no, we only got a $3,618. So basically a 7% roughly effective tax rate on $100,000. It's a 7% effective tax rate is what we're looking at. It's just not that big of a deal, man. Look at that. 30,000 Social Security, 25,000 from your IRA. You're paying all of $1,185. The state of Minnesota taxes. I mean, it's just not that big of a deal. Now, unfortunately, because a lot of people take Social Security early, and the average is $1,500, we'll do like this. So 1,500. Let's just say 20,000. Make it easier in my noggin here. 20,000, and we'll say 35,000 in IRA distributions. That's 55,000. Look at that. So if we have 20,000 from Social Security and 35,000 from IRA distributions, and you're single, you're paying 6,220. If we take our trusty calculator, 6,220 divided by 55,000, that's an 11% effective tax rate. It's still not that big of a deal, but let's just change these around to 35,000 from Social Security and 20,000 from IRA for single people. Oh no! Now we're only paying $800 in the state of Minnesota. So here we got 2,3. So we're paying 11.3% before 2,382 divided by 55,000. Now we're at a 4 point. We just reduced our taxes by half. By freaking using Social Security more effectively than using your IRAs. All right, let's go back to being married. And now we're going to say we have, we'll say 35,000 in Social Security, 65,000 in retirement income, which could include pensions too, by the way. And now we got a 12% effective tax rate. Yeah, that's right. You're literally in a 12% effect. You're in a 12% marginal tax rate, but now you got a 12% effective tax rate. All right, so you're paying $4,000 to the state of Minnesota. 4%, not huge, but if we can avoid that, we should. How can we avoid that? Let's go $60,000 in Social Security. That's $2,500 for you and your spouse. And we're going to go to $40,000 of IRA and pension assets. And oh no, now we're only paying 7%, 2.3% to the state, 7% total. Take advantage of Social Security, my friends. If you're not taking advantage of Social Security, you're missing out on huge tax benefits. All right. Love your thoughts. If you live in Minnesota, let me know what you're thinking. See ya.